Hey there, Capriquarius. Welcome to your reading for the month of November 2025. Welcome to Shredding La Belle Tarot. I hope you all are doing well today. I'm going to start with your overall current energy right now, Capriquarius, to see what you have going on. We will then look at the beginning, the middle, and the end of the month of November for you, followed by the Big Bubba Mac portion of the reading. And after the Big Bubba Mac portion, we'll get an Elemental Empath Oracle card for you to close out, okay? As always, Capriquarius, thank you all so much for the new likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. It is greatly appreciated, and thank you for your donations. Please make sure to hit the hype button at the bottom of the video to be able to push my videos out farther into the algorithm, okay? Let's get it. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see for Capriquarius, overall current energy. I have already pre-shuffled all the cards, so let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Nope, gonna go back in there. One more time. Show me the cards that I need to see for Capriquarius, overall current energy. What do they have going on? What do they need to know? What do they need to see? Okay. You have the Empress and the Six of Pentacles. One more, please. 8 of Cups, okay? So, the Empress is stability, resources, support. This can represent attention, getting attention, looking very good, or this can represent fertility, okay? So you might be dealing with a pregnancy or around someone that's dealing with a pregnancy. 6 of Pentacles is an equal give and take. This can represent that you have a very nurturing energy about yourself. Okay, you have a lot of influence over other people, possibly. And the 8 of Cups is walking away from something that you put a lot of time, energy, and effort into. So what is the 8 of Cups for Capriquarius at the beginning of the month of November? Ace of Swords in the reversal, something that was a disaster or something that ended, some kind of self-destruction, or something that ended you with a lack of something that ended and gave you some kind of lack of clarity here. Not ended you with a lack of clarity, I hope. What's the Empress and the 6 of Pentacles for Capriquarius? 7 of Swords, some kind of strategy, okay? So getting some kind of stability, resources, support, or equal give and take through strategy. 7 of Swords does represent lying, cheating, or stealing as well, and it is Aquarius energy. But in this indication, I don't necessarily think so. What's the Ace of Swords? What's the 8 of Cups? Ace of Swords reversed. 10 of Wands in the reversal. Yeah, you had to walk away from something to get this weight or burden off of your shoulders. Something became too much for you, okay? Now, let's look at the beginning of the month of November for you. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, show me the beginning of the month of November for Capriquarius today, please. Okay. King of Swords, the Fool card, King of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So you're starting with the King of Swords over here. The King of Swords is someone that thinks things through from all perspectives. This is someone that's very mentally clear on what they want or where they're going. This can also represent cutting out anyone or anything from your energy that does not need to be there, okay? You have the Fool card, which is a new start, a new beginning, taking a leap of faith in some kind of way. So this is doing basically anything new, okay? You have the King of Pentacles, so 2 kings here at the beginning of the reading. That's quite interesting, all right? So that's already 14, 14. You could be seeing 14, 14 a lot for some of you. King of Pentacles is someone that continues to solve issues in practical ways, someone that knows what they want, where they're going. This is someone that's resourceful. And the Wheel of Fortune is good luck, good fortune, things working out in your favor. Now, this is usually based on work and effort that you've already been putting in, okay? So it's not like it just happens for you. You've been putting in a lot of effort here. Let's clarify the beginning of the month of November for you. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, clarify the beginning of the month of November for Capriquarius today, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. King of Swords, you have the 8 of Wands. The Fool card, you have the King of Swords. Oh my God, are you kidding me? The King of Pentacles, you have the Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Three of Cups. So I'm getting for some of you here, Capriquarius, there might be a person or maybe more than one person around you that are working together with you. If so, these are probably people that are on the same, like they're around your same age group, or they have the same type of mindset or something. I don't know. My God, guys, my bad. Okay, so, or they have the same type of mindset or the way of thinking, or generally speaking, you're on the same wavelength, okay? You could be working together with other people like that for some of you. For others of you, you have a lot of good qualities as far as king energy, male or female, doesn't matter, okay? Masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. King of Swords, you have the Eight of Wands. So because you are someone that thinks things through from all perspectives, because you are someone that cuts out anyone or anything from your energy that does not need to be there, you're getting some quick results here. Eight of Wands is quick results, things happening very fast. It can represent traveling or moving for some of you, but definitely some fast-paced, quick action happening, okay? With the Fool card, you have the King of Swords, so also your decision-making skills or your mindset, something like that here, Capriquarius, is leading you to some kind of new start or a new beginning. The Fool card is usually a very good card, okay? Aquarius energy as well, also Aries. New start, new beginning, taking a leap of faith. With the King of Cups, or excuse me, with the King of Pentacles here, you have the Hierophant. Some of you might be doing something traditionally. You might have a traditional mindset. The Hierophant is also a card of maybe needing to think outside of the box sometimes, because it could be doing things the same way they've always been done, which is not necessarily a bad thing. There just could be another way to do it or a better way to do it, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Three of Cups. So not only are things working out in your favor, but you are getting here some kind of reason to celebrate with friends or family. You could just be finding happiness within yourself as well, all right? So that's looking very good for you. Some of you could be going out a little bit more here at the beginning of the month of November, or maybe just going out in general, all right? All right, so let's look at the middle of the month of November for you. With the High Priestess, you have the Ace of Pentacles. The High Priestess is someone that listens to their intuition, okay? They're following it. Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity or an idea. Usually that leads to the Ten of Pentacles. That's financial increase. The Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire. So this could be an idea that leads to financial increase or a raise or a bonus, a promotion, maybe even finding a better job, anything like that, okay? With the Temperance, you have the Queen of Wands. So Temperance here is balance, okay? This is a pretty underrated card, I would say, with the Temperance. This is finding balance like amongst the chaos. So even if you are dealing with obstacles, which aren't coming through right now in the reading, okay, what do we have here? Seven of Wands, Four of Cups, maybe there, okay, the Devil and the Page of Swords, maybe that. So immediately after this, maybe you're dealing with some obstacles, but this is you finding balance within those obstacles. And the Queen of Wands is someone that can always rely on their natural confidence, okay? So even if you're doing something new, something that you've never done before, you're relying on that natural confidence in order to be able to work through whatever this is, okay? With the Seven of Wands, you have the Four of Cups. So Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. Whenever you know that you're going to get some kind of success or progress, that's half the battle, okay? Seven of Wands can also be obstacles. It could be a person or people that come up against someone that holds the high ground, okay? Four of Cups is someone that's closed off, upset emotionally about something that's not working out for them. So if you are dealing with obstacles or people coming up against you, this could be because they're mad or upset at you for some reason, all right? For others of you, you could be working towards something, all right? You're trying to manifest something specific and you're putting effort into that. Instead of you manifesting that one specific thing, it's like you're manifesting pieces of it, okay? So this is in relation to kind of like wanting a cake and manifesting the cake batter and then the icing and the eggs and so on and so forth. You're not manifesting the cake, you're manifesting the pieces or the ingredients that you need in order to make the cake, and that could be causing some frustration for you here in the middle of the month of November, okay? With the Devil card, you have the Page of Swords here. Definitely a blockage or someone trying to block you. This could be someone from your past even. Capriquarius, the Devil is Capricorn energy, and usually it represents anyone or anything that's slowing you down or holding you back. This could be a person, this could be an addiction, this could be a mindset, a living situation, a job, anything, okay? The Devil, however, is something that is not bound to you. You can walk away from this at any time, which means that you have the option to walk away. So I don't think that you're actually even necessarily in this Devil energy right now, Capriquarius. I feel like this is a Devil energy that was around you. Think of the Devil. I wish it wasn't called the Devil, right? Because there's just too many other factors around it. This is basically what I call energy vampire. Anything that takes your energy that does not give back. Point blank, okay? So you can walk away from whatever is taking your energy that is not giving anything back. I guarantee you that. Page of Swords is curiosity. So this is probably something you've already moved on from. At least that's what it looks like. Someone's very curious about what you're doing now that you've moved on or walked away from them, okay? They're very curious about what you're putting your time, energy, and effort into, okay? If this person knew you were dealing with obstacles, this person's trying to figure out how you're working through those obstacles without them, whether they were really helping to begin with or not, but that's definitely coming through in the middle of the month, okay? Let's look at the end of the month of November for you. All right, with the Page of Wands, you have the Four of Swords. Page of Wands is taking action on your goals and enjoying every moment, okay? So taking action on your goals, enjoying every moment, and Four of Swords is rest, relax, recover, taking time for yourself. So I feel like this, all right, so taking action on your goals, enjoying every moment, and resting. No, okay, so not necessarily. I think this is what it means, okay? I think Spirit's saying here at the end of the month of November, you're gonna be able to have some time here to chill. You're gonna be able to have some time to do what you want to do with the Page of Wands there, putting action and effort into your goals or something that you want to create, something that you're passionate about, okay? And I feel like this is you gonna be like, I ain't pressed about it. Like, I'm not pressed about putting in the effort. I have time. I can do this on my own schedule. And this is a really good energy for you, okay? With the Ace of Wands, you have the Three of Wands there. Definitely some progress, okay? So Ace of Wands is manifesting something from nothing, taking action on an opportunity that comes in, okay? So you take action on an opportunity that comes in order for you to manifest something from nothing. This could be an idea or an opportunity that you put effort and energy into. Three of Wands means that you've already been showing up. You've already been putting time, energy, and effort into whatever this idea is anyway, or whatever you're trying to create here, which is why you're getting this opportunity coming in. Excuse me. Three of Wands means that you haven't really seen a lot of progress from the effort that you've been putting in yet, but you're being guided to keep showing up, keep putting in effort. If you put this together, that's the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands represents celebrating with friends or family, a victory or a celebration of a victory. It can represent a marriage as well, okay, but it doesn't have to be. Now, with the Queen of Wands, you have the Two of Cups. Some of you, it might be a marriage, okay, or maybe you're getting into a connection or getting engaged, okay, if it's not a marriage. For others of you, there's definitely a connection here or a relationship if you're looking for one with the Two of Cups. This could be a new business partnership or a new relationship, okay? And the Queen of Wands is someone that gets a lot of attention. Basically, the Queen of Wands is the sexy one in the tarot deck. You looking sexy, you looking good. Okay, Capriquarius, people they want to come and say, hey, slide in your DMs or whatever, all right? People are noticing you, okay? The Queen of Wands has that drive. And with the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Judgment card. Queen of Pentacles is really focusing on where you want to be, okay? It's focusing on your success, your abundance, your values, your family, and your boundaries. So really focus on where you want to be there. The Judgment card is the ending of something, but not necessarily the beginning of something else. A judgment call has been made. Now, I think this could be an indication for you, Capriquarius, that what you're working towards, you're not going to... Oh, I did just realize that this card needs to be covered. So what you're working towards, Capriquarius, is not something that you're going to have to continue working towards here at the end of the month of November. Something that you're working towards is already coming in for you, okay? You already have indication that you've worked for it. It's here now. You don't have to put in any more effort if you don't want to. If you do want to, that's fine, but it would be pointless because it's here for you, okay? So something like that. Let's get Big Bubba Mac to clarify some of this reading for you. See what Big Bubba Mac has to say about it. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Big Bubba Mac, clarify some of this reading for Capriquarius for the month of November 2025. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have F. Someone's first, middle, or last name could start with an F, yours or theirs. What else? We have Lurgo. You could be dealing with a Leo, Virgo cusp. You could have Leo or Virgo somewhere in your chart. What else? We have it's not the end all be all. So it's not the end of the world. It's not the end all be all. Okay. What else? It's too late to apologize. So someone must have messed up here. Capriquarius, it's too late for someone to apologize. It's not the end all be all. Like it's not the end of the world, but definitely could be the end of a chapter or repeat. What is it? Cycle, something like that. Did I say cycle twice? I don't know. Okay, so frustrated. Someone could be frustrated over you, or you could be frustrated over someone. There could be frustration here. What else? Saggio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp. You'd have Scorpio or Sagittarius somewhere in your chart. What else? All right, we have Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could have Leo somewhere in your chart. Something about Leo is significant. What else? All right, we have native deodorant. You could be someone that wears native deodorant. You could be someone that's Native American or dealing with someone that's Native American. What else? Scorpio. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart. Something about Scorpio. What else? We have incompetent. Okay, could be dealing with someone that's incompetent. Someone could be saying you're incompetent. Something about incompetence is significant here. What else? Command, assume, expect. So this is a manifestation method. Command what you want, assume that it will happen, and then expect it to happen, okay? And in the meantime, focus on something else. It's way easier, it is way easier to manifest whenever you're not focused on it, okay? Whenever you're like watching it, like, okay, where's it at? It just takes way longer. We have anger. Somebody could be angry with you. You could be angry with someone. We have anger and frustration here, so pretty obvious, I would say. 2 more for Capriquarius. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Orus, Aries, Taurus cusp. You could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus cusp, or have Aries or Taurus somewhere in your chart. 1 more. And the navel chakra. This is your transformative power. Clarity of mind, balance, confidence, strength, and compassion. It could be beneficial for you to do a navel chakra meditation, okay? Some of you are transforming something in your life. And we have blocked. Someone could be feeling blocked by you, or they literally are, or you're feeling blocked in some kind of way, creatively or by someone else, okay? All right, let's get an Elemental Empath Oracle card. Let's see what your spirit guides have for you. Anything that you need to pay attention to or maybe need to focus on for the month of November 2025, okay? These are pretty long passages. I just want to go ahead and let you guys know. So for anyone heading out, thank you all so much for the new likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Thank you for your donations, and please hype the video. Hype the video. All right, it's at the very bottom there, underneath like, comment, share, subscribe, all that. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see for Capriquarius for the month of November. What do they need to know? What do they need to see? What do they have coming in? Show me the cards that I need to see for Capriquarius, please. Let's get 1 more of these, and then I'll pull. 1 of these, and 1 4, and then I'll pull. 1 4, please. 1 2. Okay, 1 more time. 1 more time. 1 2 3 4. There we go. This is good. This is the same exact card that I got in the last reading. Okay, I'm gonna put this one back 1 more time, and I'll shuffle it 1 more time. If it comes back out, it's totally meant for you. All right. I would say that this may be, but instead, I will say that if you are someone that has Aquarius in your chart, or if you're pretty close to the Capricorn Aquarius cusp. Okay, if you're someone that has Capricorn somewhere in your chart, Jesus. If you're someone that has Aquarius in your chart and you're pretty, or if you're pretty close to the Aquarius side of the Capriquarius cusp, I would definitely check out the Aquarius reading. They had that same exact card at the end of their reading, number 7. If it wasn't that one, it was the one before. Okay, so, all right, one card for Capriquarius today, please. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels for the month of November 2025. Anything they need to know or pay attention to, anything like that. Show me the cards that I need to see. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Perspective. Okay, I was just feeling like maybe there was something else that we needed to see. We have perspective. This is the element of air and it's card number 4. Some of you might be life path number 4. Okay, let's look at it. Perspective. Where you at though? Where you at though? All right, here we go. 3 and 4. Perspective. The lens we see through. There are several aspects to this card. The first is understanding that there are always multiple perspectives to any given situation, and we see the world through our own unique lens of experiences, beliefs, upbringing, and opinions. This essentially means that we see the world as we are, not as it actually is. This is why it is important to stay open to perspectives other than our own and widen our view. This card invites you to examine the perspectives or beliefs you are holding. Are they true? Are they true in some cases and not others? Are they actually what you believe? Are they coping mechanisms based on past experiences? Are they too rigid and narrow? Do you need to open your mind to other ways of seeing? Or are you too open and have no solid ground to stand on because you buy into every new perspective you hear? Awareness. Awareness is key in forming an informed view on anything. Awareness of what you really believe versus what you might have been conditioned to believe, and awareness of possible shortcomings in your knowledge about a situation. Also, be aware of any prejudices, beliefs, or blind spots you might have developed to keep yourself safe. Trigger warning. For example, a child with an alcoholic parent might develop the belief that everyone who drinks alcohol is bad. She does this to protect herself from re-experiencing her pain. To keep ourselves safe, we all developed different beliefs and perspectives based on our experiences and how we were raised. However, these illusions can also keep us small. Examine your perspective. Ask yourself what patterns keep showing up in your life. What beliefs are repeatedly challenged? Do they keep coming up so you can see the error in your beliefs and then shift? Or are they coming up to help you reinforce your belief in yourself and create a stronger foundation through adversity? Ask yourself, where am I not willing to let go and what is keeping me stuck? Can I hold a safe space for that stuck place? Also, consider what you believe versus how you believe. Do you believe in a deity who loves everyone and yet you despise and persecute anyone who doesn't believe in the same as you do? Do you feel that self-love is the answer to healing and yet get frustrated with and shame anyone who isn't able to completely love themselves? Consider that your perspective might be limited and that the world is not black and white. Does what you believe make you kind? Educate yourself. If you don't understand someone's perspective, educate yourself. It is easy to dismiss someone else's experience because we haven't lived it. Racism, sexism, being LGBTQ+, lack of privilege, mental and physical health issues, and severe trauma are some common examples of things many people haven't experienced and therefore dismiss. Before forming an opinion, educate yourself on what you don't know. Gain clarity externally and internally. The last part of this card is about getting clarity. There is a chance that you don't have the full picture. Our perspective of the world is limited at best, and it might be time to look outside of yourself to get a clearer idea of what's going on. If this is the case for you, it might be time to to communicate with others to get the full picture. The flip side of this is about finding clarity within yourself. You might be too close to a situation to see the full picture. Often, triggers aren't even about what originally triggered us, but rather an older hurt that has been reactivated. For example, you might be angry at a friend for messing up your hair, and the experience triggered a time from your youth when you got a horrific haircut and was made fun of at school. Of course, you're still allowed to be mad at the friend, but knowing where the trigger might be coming from is immensely helpful in your healing journey. Your reaction is not always about the current situation. Ask yourself, is this really what it's about? Sometimes we need to take a break and do something else in order to come back with fresh eyes. So, take a digital detox, clean your room, organize your kitchen, go see friends, watch a movie, take time away to give your brain a break and a chance to reset so that you can come back with a fresh perspective. This also might be a good time to clean and refresh your space physically and energetically. Clutter in your house clutters the mind, so clean up, even if it's just one corner, and get some sage or Palo Santo and smudge yourself to clear out the stagnant energy. Potential blocks. Blocks for this card come in two forms. The first is being so open to everyone else's perspectives that you end up constantly doubting yourself to the point that you can't stand your ground. This can happen with a lot of highly sensitive, empathetic women who want to understand everyone's perspective. Women are so often told that they are wrong and that they must be subservient. If this is you, consider this. There is a spectrum of open-mindedness, with being radically open on one side and radically closed on the other. The balance is in the middle, where you are able to stand your ground while also being willing to challenge your perspective. Being too open lets everyone else's energy in until you lose who you are. The other block is being too rigid with your beliefs and being unwilling to change. This can happen at any stage of the healing journey, even after a lot of inner work. There are places where we can become stubborn and unyielding, and it's important to open ourselves up to the possibility that we are wrong. An exercise that you can do. Every evening for 1 month, choose one experience from the day to write about that was upsetting or difficult. It can be a small or big, but stay away from overly traumatic things unless you have the tools to deal with what might come up. Consider the experience from different angles and briefly write down the answers to these 3 questions. What happened from an objective point of view? Example, I was driving and someone cut me off. I yelled and honked at them, sped up, and cut them off in return. 2. Who was I being? Example, a reactive and angry version of myself. The anger just burst out of me. 3. Who could I have been instead? Example, I could have taken a deep breath and let the anger out in a different way, like pulling over and letting myself yell in frustration. I could also have asked myself where this anger was coming from and if there was something deeper that needed some attention and love in that moment. Lastly, write or say out loud some variation of, I accept myself just as I am and I am doing the best I can. I'm allowed to have hard days. I am always progressing. Okay, wow. So getting a new perspective, or having more than one perspective even, could be beneficial for you in the month of November here. Capriquarius. Capriquarius, thank you all so much for the new likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your donations, and please hype the video at the bottom underneath. Like, comment, share, subscribe. There's a hype button. Click that. It will push my videos out farther into the algorithm. And please hit the notification bell and click all so you guys know when I'm coming back for another reading. If you would like to book a personal reading or follow me on social media, all of the information about that will be in the description box below. Be sure to check out New Age Lifestyle Shop while you're down there. We have a lot of great things in the shop waiting for you, okay? Love you guys. Keep your head up. Keep moving forward. And as always, love yourself first. We'll see you later.